Zen Juddhism 2 is the follow-up to the first album, and I wanted to make it more diverse than the first album, and I think we achieved that.
I think the album's sounding cool. I think we haven't gone for the classic tones that you would, but I think we've done something new and something quite exciting.
All the songs were recorded in the reference pitch 432 Hz as opposed to 440. It just makes it sound smoother and nicer. And there's lots of reasons why you can Google that for yourself.
And we've taken a new point of view on a lot of stuff. You know, you've got country mixed with metal, and you've got all sorts in there. So yeah, I think I like the way the albums come together.
Russell Payne came in to do the drums on all the songs except one, so that's a different thing from the first album. Better Not Wait, that was a song that came out of the chorus melody that came to me one day, and then I built a song structure around it, and I thought I could give it to my friend Naomi, to turn it into a song that she'd be comfortable singing, and yeah, it just turned out to be a 3-minute blast with power pop.
My life actually not true. What I'm really saying is I will miss you.
Stage Fright was a song with more of a reggae sort of aspect to it, which is something that was lacking from the first album, I thought, seeing as I do like it. And Yui from Subwave Network came in and she did a great job.
Stage fright, look how they stay.
Murder of Crows, that came about when I came up with a heavy riff, and I just made a heavy song out of it. And I know Steve Erida from when I was in Hybrid 6.0, and he's also now in Road to Mayhem. Check them out. And he just came in and gave it a really good sort of Trent Reznor almost style job on the vocals. And it works really well. They Live came about because I wanted to make something like sounded like something Amy and Mann might come up with even, and it just came together really nicely. Opka Hans came in to do the piano, and Marlene gave it a really good vocal delivery as always.
Tell me why the good guys die. I know from all there's always right.
Hawaii 5-0, that was a song that came to me, the melody, and it was really catchy, and I wanted to make it like a Beach Boys pastiche thing, but then it took on a life of its own, and Opka Hans came in to give a really smooth vocal delivery, and I think it's hard not to like.
Hawaii 5-0 is literally the catchiest thing I've ever heard, and it's cool and it feels good, and it even has like the classic stand up off your chair key change, so can't beat that.
We should go, I'll be there with you in Honolulu.
Journey to the Centre, I came up with some music, and I was kind of thinking of a really disjointed, almost kind of like Bohemian Rhapsody maybe in a way, and then I really couldn't actually see how to put any words on it, so I just gave it to Marlene.
Get on a task, do something nice, simple and epic. Changing the rules so they...
Marlene, I can always sort of depend on in a way, even though it was something that seemed a bit brutal to try and put lyrics over the top of, but she did it, and it's quite an interesting song. All of it, that was my kind of Eleanor Rigby or Smithers Jones or the Jam kind of moment. Pammy Moore came in to do the vocal on that, and it's amazing. And the strings arrangement, it's just so beautiful.
I also like all of it, the strings version, because I think it's just something completely new, fresh, and it sounds fantastic. So that's a good record.
You have my heart. God, I love it when.
All our leaders.
I like all our leaders.
Well, I know how much Marco loves country music. It's his favourite. It's all he ever goes on about.
I like Marco's voice. I like the way he's, how charismatic he is.
It's quite an interesting song with the heavy edge to the chorus.
It's a cool song with some interesting concepts, and yeah, it's great.
No One Buys Music. That came about because obviously as an unsigned artist, that is the struggle. Pammy Moore, someone I know can write songs, so I had the chorus idea and I gave it over to her, and she asked me, do you want to check it first before I go in the studio? And I said, no, I trust you, and I was right to trust her. There's great lyrics in that. I don't know, IDK, just like it says on the tin really what it's about. I like the sort of contrast between the sort of soft element and the hard element, and so you've got that sort of quieter moment in the first chorus. Marlene came in and just did a really great vocal on that. Purple Friend is a tribute to Prince really. I came up with the idea and there were some spaces in it, and I thought I know a guy who could probably fill them, and it was Issa, street poet.
When Jude Hot asked me to collaborate on Zen Juddhism 2, I was humbled. I was humbled. It was an honour, seeing as he is the greatest human alive on earth right now. No, it was good. Is it actually recording?
Yeah. And Pammy Moore does a really great job on the vocal there.
On inspiration from a few Prince songs, I decided to settle on the idea of the dove being a symbol of Prince going through the afterlife and what he might have seen in the afterlife and what the experience might have been, and try to represent it symbolically.
Earth is again, dove, folding wings, clouds rolling in, bringing the sunning crest, dove banks left, tail straight, stiff, rotering, sky covered in rose, violet and blue.
Even if you're not a fan of heavy music or Zen Juddhism, I think you're going to be able to appreciate this album, because I think it's versatile and it is a good record.
Overall, I think Zen Juddhism 2 is just going to sound really good on a good hi-fi, good CD player. And I'm really happy with it. I'm really proud of it, and really thankful to the people who collaborated with me and to Tom.
Yeah, there's a lot in there, and it's well thought out.
I hope you enjoy it.
There's lots of hidden meanings and messages, and you know, I think you could listen to this album 4 or 5 times and still get something really good out of it. So,
yeah. I hope you buy it, download or stream.